Welcome back to NextGen Blogger, and in this video I will show you how you can apply the disintegration effect to your image in GIMP. So this is going to be a really interesting tutorial, and I hope you enjoy it and learn from it. So without further delay, let's get started. Now I have already imported this image, and we will be applying the disintegration effect to this image. And so the number one thing which you need to do to apply the disintegration effect is go to colors, select this option called levels, and once you click on levels you will see this pop-up box opening, and as you can see the heading, it is adjust color levels. So what I'm really doing is I'm increasing the sharpness of this image. Alright, and I will increase the sharpness of this image using this cursors. Using these two cursors, I will be increasing the sharpness of this image. So for example, suppose let me just notice the difference on the screen. So maybe if I just um, bring this cursor right here and this cursor somewhere around here. So I'm pretty sure you must have noticed the sharpness which came on the screen. So this was how our image was previously, and this is how it is now after I adjusted the color levels. So as you can see, I have successfully added a sharpness to my image, and let me now just quickly click on OK. Alright, now the second step, what you really need to do is right click this image layer and click on this option called duplicate layer. So we have created a duplicate image layer, and turn off the visibility of this duplicate layer, and click on the original layer and go to tools, go to transform tools and select this option called warp transform, and you can adjust the size right here. As you can see, the size is 100. I will be using the size 100 only, and if it is not 100, adjust the size to 100 right here. And now what you really need to do is notice what I'm doing on the screen. So what I'm basically doing is I am using the warp tool to literally stretch my image. Alright, I am stretching the image by using the warp tool, and the way I want it pretty much covered. I want to warp the image to somewhere around till this portion right here. So this will take a minute or two. I'm pretty much almost there. I just need to All right. All right. I'm pretty much done. So after you do this, what you really need to do next is turn on the visibility of the duplicate layer right here. And as you can see, this whole thing just got covered as I turned on the visibility of the duplicate layer. Now click on the duplicate layer, select the paintbrush tool from the toolbox. So I have the paintbrush tool right here. Click on that, and what you really need to do next is select splats 2 right here. So you will find different options. All these are different kind of brush, basically different brushes. So the brush which we need is this one, splats 2 213 by 193. So select that, splats 202 213 by 193. As you can see, it is also mentioned right here, splats 02. And once you select splats 02 from here, adjust the size of the brush. So currently it is 213. So let me just quickly change it to somewhere around maybe somewhere around 143, or maybe somewhere around somewhere around 140. All right. Now I changed the foreground color to white, and that's it. Now what you really need to do is gently apply the paintbrush right here. Gently apply the paintbrush right here. Make sure that this border line becomes not so visible. And that's it. Now as you can see, I have used the paintbrush tool to kind of disintegrate this side of the image using the white foreground color. Now the next thing which you need to do is click on the duplicate layer and right click on it and select this option called add layer mask. As you can see, initialize layer mask 2 is set to white only, so we need this white, and click on add. Alright, now what you need to do is change the foreground color from white to black, and then maybe let me just raise the size of my paintbrush from 140 to somewhere around now 300. Alright, 300, and now gently apply the paintbrush tool. As you can see guys, I have used the paintbrush tool to first apply the using the white foreground color to disintegrate the borders of the image, and then I use the black foreground color to bring in the remaining disintegration effect, and that's it. This is how you can actually apply the disintegration effect to your images in GIMP. Do share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will again see you in the next video. Till then, thanks for watching.